The biggest con game the world has ever known was perpetrated by those who control education, law, media, churches, banks, medicine. They played upon our innate belief that we must earn our right to life, that we are unworthy not to trust our intuition, that we must depend upon the authorities, that any punishment we sustain is justified and deserved, that we have no self-generated power, and that what is outside our minds is real. They have confiscated our health, wealth, love, and peace of mind under these rules. This camp is known as the Matrix. How did we ever get conned into believing that we are required to earn our living? The perpetration of these myths is destroying our true spiritual nature. If my creator and I co-created my physical existence, then this makes me sovereign. Doesn't it? Why would I do anything other than just be free to live and to experience? Someone once thinks we must pay for the privilege. Who? How did this ever come about? How could we ever have fallen and stooped so low for this nonsense? Someone on this planet had the most brilliant, scathing idea in the history of mankind to appeal to our egotistical belief that we are all guilty and deserve punishment, that we are something other than who we truly are, and capitalized upon it. When I began to study law with the intent of understanding why the world is as stupid as it is, I got only further entrenched. I was trying to make sense of something completely nonsensical, i.e., the entire corporation. Banking system, also known as the military-industrial congressional complex, after Eisenhower's suggestion. Despite laws, Supreme Court cases, and judicial rulings, the case of Miranda against Arizona is found to be significant and worth remembering, wherein we are told anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. It is equally read, everything you say will be used against you. This is the entire process and the purpose of learning to say nothing. Learning not to contract unwittingly. I'm going to give a breakdown very briefly. 95% of the wealth is held by 5% of the people. So at age 65, 1% are wealthy, and 4% can retire, 29% are dead, even much more now during the Covid-19 pandemic, and 63% are on the social securities or in the charity. How do you explain COVID-19 when there are lots of cases of death amongst the elderly, these who still have well over 25 years of pension to receive? And why do we have a high significant amount of death among these generation? Chances of becoming wealthy are always 50-50. Either we will or we won't. odds of the government confiscating it increase daily. So amongst the solutions to these are: number one, give up. Number two, work harder. Number three, find a better way, that is, change your mind about the old thing. Only the last one affords us any freedom. Digging in the same hole will only get us deeper. We must make a lateral move and look somewhere other than what the powers that be tells us to do, which is work longer, harder, invest astutely, and take a chance on the lottery. Each of these alleged solutions only keeps us chasing after nothing. It will not get us what we want. People are desperate to make money. What does this tell? What does it tell you? The fear surrounding money is the best indication that we are backing up the wrong tree. If women truly want to work, and I've said it earlier on, and I've met four who do, then this becomes a case of they're doing what they want to do. If they don't want to work and are doing so solely for the money, they need to understand that this is an effort in futility. They will have much of it confiscated in one form or another. They will be denying themselves time to do what they want to do, and they will become a number of the federal books. And most important, they are believing that the solution to the problem of not enough money, in quote, is to get more money. It is not. The solution to the problem of not enough money is to learn that there is no money and going after something which not only doesn't exist, but also is digging them into an even greater hole. At its best, band-aid solution, and at its worst, literally ignoring the cause. Those of you who are proud of yourselves, that you have worked hard all your lives and can now admit to living in a house that is paid off and driving a car which is paid for and have enough money for retirement due to wise investing, and you are in for a big surprise. All you have done during those years of labor and slick investing is moved from steerage up to first class on the Titanic. How can you explain this current pandemic and how it has been designed to reduce economic activity? The system is about to collapse. Having more of nothing than everyone else still leaves you with nothing. Have you ever been playing a game of Monopoly and partway through the game you realize that there is no way you can win? Your opponent owns the most of the good properties, the Mayfairs, the Parklands, the Piccadilly Circus. You own most of the cheap properties, the Old Kent Road, and there are no properties, utilities, or railroads left to buy. Racing your car across the yellow, red, and green, blue sides of the board is like going through a minefield. You'll know you will never make it without landing on something with a hotel and 3 houses. You look at your valuable cash, the chances of getting to